Before we get too much further out of port, I think I should mention that you best not be sitting on those handrails. They're the only thing between you and the river, and the river don't always take kindly to uninvited guests. We've also had reports of river pirates operating in the vicinity, so I wouldn't lean out beyond those rails for that reason either. For those of you on the port side, that river town we're passing is Frontierland. A few years back, it was no more than a boom town carved out of the wilderness by a handful of settlers looking to start a new life. Today, it's just the indecorum are running rampant. Oh, it still has its share of footloose trappers, keel boaters, prospectors, and Indians, but mostly it's flush time and well on its way to become a fine big city. Frontierland reminds me some of my own hometown, Hannibal. It takes me back to when I was a barefoot boy growing up alongside the riverbanks. You know, it seems to me that when I was younger, I could remember everything, whether it happened or not. But as I grow older, I seem to remember only the things that never happened at all. Be that as it may, That's Big Thunder Mountain poking up in the sky over there. The Indians named it that because of the sound the falls used to make when the big rains came. And when miners and prospectors and get-rich-quick speculators showed up, and the name stuck because of the sound of blasting powder going off every few minutes. There's so much blasting these days. Ghost stories about a runaway mine train loaded down with simple...
navigate the Liberty Belle on a heavy duty. Isn't that something?
Well, I was born humble, Captain, but mostly it's worn off. Captain, Indian village to port.
Now that's something you don't see much out this way. That's an outlaw function looks to be from the Powhatan tribe. But usually they stay further east. I've seen some sort of Miami this far west. And of course, Shoshone like keeping patrol, but I've never seen outlaw ones out here.
Lots of game out this way. I've seen moose and deer and plenty of other goodies along the shoreline.
It could be why the Powhatan are out this far. Just following the food.
What is that, a bobcat? That animal? That was like a bobcat, right?
After my home, I'll return the great warriors, while others at the front.
It's supposed to be like a red beam up there, right?
Attention deck watch. Controls to port and starboard. Engine room, steady on.
You're entering shallow water, but there's no cause to worry. Sam knows every shoal and shallow, every snag and sandbar in this part of the river, and he'll navigate us through to safe water. You wouldn't steer us wrong, would you, Sam?
I believe we ought never do wrong, Captain. Especially when others are looking. Leadsman, sing out.
Those of you that have been this way before know the water can get fairly shallow next to this stretch of river. Leadsmen pull out the deck. Each mark is about 6 feet. Mark 20 is 2 fathoms, and for us that means safe water.
Captain, we're passing Cutthroat Corner. Attention deck crew. Stay alert. If there's river pirates out here, this is where they'll most likely be. I can hear them from here. From all the commotion, it sounds like the records lie elsewhere. If you put a contact look past the trees on the island, that's Fort Langholm. Most of these old forts started out as trading posts. When the settlers started heading west, the army came in and took them over. My feeling is, these days, there's a lot less frontier and a lot more civilization than is truly necessary. Leadsman, give me a depth reading. Sing out. You see that brick mansion back over yonder there in the woods? I've heard folks hereabouts say it's haunted. They say it was built on sacred Indian burial grounds, so now it's filled with spirits. If you ask me, I'd say the ones telling those tales are the ones filled with spirits. If you want truth, just ask them. They got it. About 100 proof, I reckon. And whatever you do, don't strike any matches if they aim to breathe in your direction. And you won't just be seeing ghosts, you'll be joining them. We're approaching Liberty Square, which is home port for us. We'll be putting into dock shortly, so those of you on the upper 2 decks might be in mind to collect all your parcels and head to the lower deck. Got youngins, you'll want to take them in hand before they get out of hand. On behalf of the captain, myself, and the crew, thanks for flying the waterways with us. I hope I see you next time round the river bend.
Thanks, Sam, and thank you, everyone, for traveling the rivers of America with us today.
Engine room. Approach levee at 1/4 steam. And the bow line. Purser, check freight and cargo. All hands prepare to dock.